Better Angels obviously comes from Abraham Lincoln's speech referring to the better angels of our nature. Without getting political and saying that we're in another time of that, it's really just more of an open thing about live according to the better angels of your nature. Just be a good person. Try to make moral decisions that aren't just for your betterment, but for the betterment of the world around you and the society you live in, the community you're a part of. So a lot of times with titles in general, I like to just kind of put some words together that seem to evoke the composition somehow, and would rather leave it to the listener to have their association with it as opposed to being told what it means. So it really has to do with that. Just we kind of know the right thing to do if we can just do it, and answer to better angels of our nature. That's what it means. Dewey is my son, my younger son. He's 11 now. He likes to sit at the piano a little bit. We have a little Wurlitzer keyboard at the house, so he likes to sit there and tinker around. So I was tinkering around and just messing around with this thing and just thought, hey, it's time to write a song for Dewey, and it seemed to have a little bit of his quality to it. So I decided to make a ditty for Dewey. Brad's one of my oldest musical friends. We go way back to, 1989, around that time, 1990. We were both students at the New School. We got to play a lot with Jimmy Cobb, who was a teacher at the school. And Jimmy said, if you guys get some gigs, I'll play. So we did with Brad and John Weber and Jimmy Cobb. And, Brad was great then. I mean, he just blew us all away with his touch and his just musicality and incredible ears and everything. But he's just completely blossomed into one of the most important musicians on the planet. He just gets better and better and deeper. So that's always a blessing when I get to come back with him and play some music. So lucky to have all these guys on the day. Vicente's someone I just started playing with bit in the last few years, and I love his playing. I've heard him in a lot of different groups, and he always brings a beautiful focus to the music, but also a lot of unexpected choices, which really give the music a beautiful bottom, but also makes it feel like it can kind of go anywhere. So I always love playing with Vicente. Anything, standards, any kind of tune, he always gets inside of it. Well, having Al Foster on this recording session was really, really special. He's, always been one of my heroes. Some of the first gigs I ever saw in New York. He's just an incredibly creative force. Al Foster always makes these very unexpected choices that you kind of think like, who else would have even tried that? And then he always just pulls it off with the courage of his conviction. He's kind of always thinking about the harmonic flow too. He really plays the tension and release of the harmony in a very uncanny way, and just a beautiful melodic soloist, and just everything he adds to the music, the way he listens and the way he brings things out of the people around him. On a record date or even on a gig, it's just kind of like the host of the party, and you want to make sure everybody has a good time, kind of thing like that. And if you're not the leader, then you're an invited guest, and you want to learn how to be a good guest, and these guys are all incredible guests, in that respect, and just contribute so much without making it about them. That I always feel playing with those guys in different situations that they're serving the music.